to add a little addendum to our dvar Torah, the splitting of the sea, of the Kriyat Yam Suf. So we mentioned that there's a switch in the lashon in the pasuk of bayabasha betoch hayam bayabasha. Why the switch? We walked in dry land, into the water, in dry land. Why the switch? So we mentioned an idea based on the Ramban that part of Kriyat Yam Suf, a part of all the miracles of Yetziat Mitzrayim, was through the open miracles we're going to begin to understand the hidden miracles. But then, and meaning the hidden miracles are just daily life living, that the fact that the world runs. But then we did a little bit of a flip, and we said once somebody really understands this, he's going to begin to look at the way the world runs on a daily basis, and the miracles of just being alive and just walking and breathing and our bodies working. And from there, we're going to begin to look at the rest of the world and appreciate the open miracles, because we already have a good basis, we already have a good base of understanding the hidden miracles. And one of the ideas we brought down is that Chazal tell us that when Hashem created the world, the water originally in its very nature was to expand and to take over everything. And there wasn't supposed to be any dry land. But ultimately, the water had Yirat Hashem. And when Hashem says that I want you guys to gather together so I can make a Yabasha, so the water listens to a Kadosh Baruch Hu, fears God, and it holds itself back. And we see that every single day, well, not every single day, every single time we walk by the ocean and we see the waves breaking before they hit the dry land. It's showing that they really want to take over everything, because the nature of water is compared to chesed, is just to spread out and take over everything. But because of the Yirat Hashem, because they're going to have a little bit of gvura here, even though the water is the chesed, now we're going to bring the gvura in. They hold themselves back, so we can learn from walking on dry land on a daily basis that, wow, the miracle of actually having dry land, of the world not being taken over by the water. So I want to thank one of my alum, holy alum, Yechiel Kamrov, reached out to me after the Dvar Torah, and he says, you know what, Rabbi, I want to thank you so much, because I was learning the morning berachot and the different pirushim and kavanot, how to understand the morning blessings that we say in the morning. We thank Hashem, bokeach ivrin, that we can open up our eyes, malbish arumim, that we have clothing. So he says there was one bracha where he said he couldn't really find much on it, but based on the Dvar Torah, he says he now has this kavanah when he says this beracha. So one of the morning berachot that we say is Baruch Atah Hashem Elokeinu melech haolam. We bless Hashem. Roka Haaretz al hamayim. What is Roka Haaretz al hamayim? So in my Siddur, it translates it as who spreads out the earth upon the waters. So he says, based on Dvar Torah, it makes a lot of sense. What does that mean when the bracha we say, Hashem spreads out the Aretz, the dry land, so to speak, the Yabasha. Hashem makes a land on the water, because really, the Mayim should take over everything. Part of the miracle of creation is that Hashem lets us have this world that we can actually live in and walk on and breathe in and survive. And so all the morning brachot are really about thanking Hashem for being alive. Even the next bracha is, at least in the Sephardic version, I'm not sure if Ashkenaz goes in the same order, but it says, Baruch Atah Hashem Elokeinu melech haolam, hamachin mitzvah gaver. Now we can be able to walk, that Hashem firms man's footsteps. Again, we have a dry land, we have legs that can walk, we can actually move around on this earth. So he says that's the idea over here. That's seeing, this is the bracha of seeing the hidden miracles, or understanding the hidden miracles, or understanding all of life is so miraculous and so beautiful. And to have that hakarat tov to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and also to learn from the water, Yirat Hashem, that when Hashem wants there to be a world a certain way, even if our original understanding should be, no, let's be chesed, let's just spread out, let's do it. But no, but Hashem wants us now to have separation, to have human beings, to have a world, to have schar va'onesh, to have the actual creation of the world. All of that is teaches us Yirat Hashem, and understand that Hashem's bigger vision is really what it's all about. So all of that we can put in this idea of Roka Haaretz al hamayim, that Hashem spreads out the earth upon the water, that we can actually have a dry land to walk on. Shabbat Shalom.